All right, so too many people have a wait and see kind of mentality when it comes to investing. People tend to overthink and overanalyze, but they don't over research. They overanalyze. They overthink. They spend so much time contemplating, like, can I afford this? How is this going to really affect me? Maybe I should wait until the market's better. Maybe I should wait till this is better. And these sound on the surface like they're reasonable thoughts, right? They sound like they're completely like rational, plausible, even wise ways to go about investing, right? But not when it handicaps you. Okay, when you're constantly thinking of maybe I should wait till the market's better. No. What is the market doing? Not wait till the market's better, but what is the market doing? What is it doing right now? Why is it you think it's bad? And maybe you're right, maybe it is bad, but what is making it bad? Are you actually taking the time to research the things going on in the world, the things that are affecting the market? What are the consumers doing? What are the companies doing? Like, what is really happening that's making things look skewed, right? Because if you take the time to really research these things, like I said, I use Tesla a lot because everybody knows Elon Musk. Everybody knows Tesla. It's a household name. There's a lot of CEOs and owners that are not household names, sadly, but unfortunately, it's a true thing. Elon Musk is a very loud, out there, in-your-face entrepreneur and CEO. He absolutely is. Okay, so the thing is like I said, Tesla's a great example. There was a time back when, believe it was 2019. I think it was 2019. Maybe it was I don't remember. It was a few years ago though. But I may have that date wrong. But Musk was actually on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's been on Joe Rogan's podcast probably like 4 times already. But he was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and when he was, somebody gave him a joint. Now, this is not me advocating for or against marijuana or anything like that. This is me proving a point. He was given a joint. He smoked said joint. Well, he took like 2 drags, right? And then when he did, he coughed and he handed it in, and he said, you know, I've never smoked before. I don't even know how to do this. But what's interesting is that is part of the clip, right? Somebody gave him a joint. He took 2 drags. He said, I've never even smoked before. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I really don't know what I'm doing. A grown man had never smoked. Most people have smoked something, a cigarette, a joint, something, at some point in their lives. When they were a young teenager, when they were in their early 20s, people do a lot of things. They experiment and try things. Again, not advocating that you should try things. I'm just trying to get you to understand the perspective in which something skewed the market that was completely not reasonable, right? He did this. And when he did this, there was all these reels, because that's what we're in. We're in the days of social media. We're in the age of iPhones and smartphones and technology right in the palm of our hands. So we can take little blurbs, little clips, little tidbits, and we can put them out there as if they're information, right? And are they information? Well, yes, of course they're information, but they're pieces of information. Those pieces of information, how valid are they? Are they relevant? Do they really actually have any effect on anything at all? They do, but they shouldn't. Because they're not the whole piece. They're not the whole slice. They're not the whole pie. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fraction. It's just a tidbit. It's just a little morsel, right? So that's what they took. People took these reels and said, there was all these people who thought it was so cool. Oh my gosh, a bunch of young people thinking, look, Elon Musk is smoking a joint. They didn't even watch the thing to know that he wasn't actually smoking a joint. He tried because somebody was like, hey, you're like 40 and you've never smoked before. You should try this. And so he tried and he's like, I don't know how to do this. But they took that little clip and said, oh, look, isn't this cool? And then a bunch of other people said, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's smoking marijuana. That's it. I'm selling my Tesla stock. They sold Tesla stock based on what a figurehead did. He is literally a figurehead. He has got a board of directors who makes decisions on the company. He does not make all the decisions for what the company does. He is a figurehead. What he does is important. Why is what he does important? Because it affects the everyday person. Because he is such a iconic person. He's such a big, loud name that people care what he does. And what he does affects the company. It affects the company how? Because it makes the company better or worse? No, because it makes the people believe or lose faith in the company based on the silly things that he does. So because he took 2 drags and it was taken out of context, people sold off their stock because I can't trust a man who's smoking marijuana. And oh my gosh. First of all, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care if you believe or disbelieve in a person who smokes marijuana. It doesn't really matter. Again, I'm not advocating for drug use. What I am doing is trying to get across the point that him merely doing that and merely people splicing all the rest out of that videotape and taking just that little sliver, just like I'm sure someone could take little slivers out of this video and they'll be like, look, Corey B is advocating for drug use. Or they could take another little sliver and say, Corey B's very against drug use. Either way, that's what people do in society today. People manipulate information based on taking slivers. They take a slice of information. They take a piece of an interview, a soundbite, a blurb. They take a little piece of a podcast and make it into a meme, make it into a reel, make it into a short on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever. They blow it up everywhere. It goes viral, and then everybody's like, this is what's really going on. And so they buy or sell based on that. Should you buy or sell based on a figurehead? Never buy and sell based on a figurehead. Never. Now, again, I do not advocate for going against what your moral beliefs are. If you believe, hey, this man tried it, therefore I should not buy into this company, okay. I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I'm not going to say you're right. You may not be wrong, but it doesn't make you right. That's what people miss too frequently. So I want you to take that for what it is. I want you to really just marinate on that. I want you to not walk in fear. Do not buy and sell your stocks, your shares, real estate. Don't buy and sell it based on fear. You've got to take the time to really know what you're buying into. You've got to do research. You've got to know. You've got to believe. You've got to know what you're buying into. You've got to see the data that's going to back up your ROI. You've got to see that you're going to get return on your investment, that it's going to be good amounts of money, that the potential is at least reasonable, if not substantial, right? Because you want to get your money back. You put money out there. You've worked hard. You've worked long. You've worked hard. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into working, 40, 50, 60, 80 hours a week so you can get money so that way you can invest for your future, have a better life, have that financial freedom that everybody's talking about, that's what it's all about. But then you squander it by getting scared and buying into blurbs, buying into little reels, little snippets, little morsels of information that don't truly depict what's really going on. So I tell you, please take the time to know what's going on. Please do your research. Please don't be afraid of the stock market. It's going to fluctuate. Don't be afraid of real estate. It's going to fluctuate. Don't sit back waiting, idly by, waiting for everything to be perfect so that way you can buy in. Buy in. But don't buy in hastily. Do your research. Know what you're buying into. All right, it's your boy Corey B. I got nothing but love for y'all. I hope this has helped y'all. I hope this is just giving you a little snippet, a little idea, a little glimpse into the potential that you could have. And I'm going to give y'all so much more. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to keep putting stuff out here. I'm going to keep building and making more content for y'all so we can build a brighter tomorrow for ourselves, for each other, for our families, for the community around us. That's what it's all about. Financial freedom. Don't be afraid. All right, it's your boy. Y'all get cocky. Y'all have a most excellent, blessed day.